Hello again, YouTube. This is the Truth Man, giving you the truth on the Sunday sermon. Watch the mini Sunday sermon. It might end up being longer than this one. I don't know, but y'all know I get long-winded sometime. So let's get into this. This is the Sunday sermon, as you all know. Well, not all. Could have some new viewers. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. And this is Sunday sermon. I want to come from James chapter 4, verse 6. And then we're going to get into the title and we're going to do the Sunday sermon. And y'all going to go on with y'all days, putting to practice what y'all hear. As well as me. Like sometimes, like it be just a lot of this preaching be weak. Like sometimes I have to listen to myself, because it's like the preaching be biased, it be unbiblical, it be mythical, allegorical, just all type of stuff. So sometimes I have to like listen to my own preaching. There ain't nothing like your own preaching to get confronted by your own voice. I want to start out with verse 6 though. It says, but he, talking about the Most High, gives a greater grace. Therefore, it says God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Submit therefore to God. Resist the devil, and I'm changing that to she because that he, come on now, will flee from you. Now, the key word is resist. And I want to come from the title. Are we resisting the right things? Are we resisting the right spirit? Are we resisting the right things? By the definition, resist is to withstand the action or effect of, refrain from doing or having. Remember how it says he resists the proud, but gives grace to the humble? It don't always seem like it do it. Let's just be honest. It don't always seem like it. But knowing him and his honesty and his loyalty, I can believe these scriptures. Even though the devil, remember I told y'all, the devil be begging to bother good people. The devil be begging to bother people that's trying to make their way to the Most High and people who already made their way to the Most High. All types of trials and tribulations. That's why the gospel, the real gospel, is he that endures to the end, or she, the same shall be saved. Enduring to the end is resisting the devil. The Bible says in the book of Revelation that she will make war with the saints. So if everything is going well for you, you ain't no saint. If every little thing is going well for you, like, of course we gonna have our little seasons. But if everything always going well for you, don't wish for nothing to be bad. Don't wish for it. Just enjoy your ride. But you obviously not there yet, because when the devil sees you as a threat, she's going to try to throw things in your way. Stumbling blocks, if you will. Troubles, tribulation, trial. Please just, you're protecting him. That's how the devil do. You're protecting him. You always giving him what he wants. So part of why we as believers sometimes have to watch our siblings, our old friends, people on TV, all these people who we know that they not closer to the Most High than we are, and a lot of them don't even care about that. You have to watch them sometimes having what you've been praying for. And that's exactly what the devil wants you to see. But remember, resist the devil. Resist. Withstand the action or effect of. Withstand the action or effect of. Here's another definition. What's this? The implies an overt recognition of a hostile or threatening force and a positive effort to counteract or repel it. So it's basically saying we can throw any of these words in there. Counteract the devil and she'll flee from you. Repel the devil and she'll flee from you. Withstand the action or effect of the devil and she'll flee from you. We getting pity parties. Now you losing your faith because you getting jealous of people and you got a couple unanswered prayers. But remember now, the devil is your enemy. So don't give up on the Most High because of what didn't go your way. Because when you do, you basically gonna end up in the kingdom of your enemy. And that don't even make sense. You supposed to fight your enemies. I'm supposed to fight my enemies. It says to confront, to stand up or live through. All of this definitions of resist. Resist the devil. Resist those legions of demons that the devil don't always come on her own. She'll send legions of demons. She'll come through an empty vessel. A person that ain't got the Spirit of God. Resist. Resist. We resist what we should accept, and we accept what we should resist. That's the definition of evil. So we are told to submit therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil and she will flee from you. We are told to seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all things shall be added to us. See, even when it don't look like it, if we give up, we giving in to her. And when I say her, I'm not talking about y'all earthly women. Y'all XX too, but that don't mean you can't make it to the heavens. We talking about the devil. So when you just give up, you ain't resisting. You not enduring to the end. You giving in to your enemy. Do you realize that the sentence of hell is unlimited? That you have, everybody's going to have the everlasting life of the Most High. And if you lose your soul, then that means that forever, whatever the torment is, you going to experience it. It's not worth it. Resist the devil and she will flee from you. Resist the devil and she will flee from you. Resist. Fight against it. Fight against your financial problem. Fight against your health problem to the very end. Never lose your faith no matter what. You got to understand, I got to understand that the Most High don't look at life like we do. The Most High looks at life from a forever standpoint. So we'll be like, oh man, that's messed up. That person went, he'll be like, man, don't worry. Come up here, rest with me. I'm going to take care of them. Don't worry about it. The most blessed people in the whole entire universe are in the heavens, resting. It ain't in the earth. That little $1 billion, all that money, it don't mean nothing if you're going to spend forever in torment. There's no way, there's nothing they could offer me. I've been burned up before. So I know how it feels, like physically. It's nothing, trust me, man. You fake tough guys, you skeptics, you nihilists, all the rest of y'all, listen, man. That heat that I experienced, that's not even like there are researchers that have dug into the earth and they say that within the earth is over 2,000 degrees of heat. Like I tell you all the time, I don't believe in that medium stuff like that. I think that they could be learning this stuff from familiar spirits, but I don't follow it. But the best of the best with them, when you hear them say, don't go towards the light, the Most High show me what that means. Like when people be lost, like when they soul be lost, they'll see the light because like the Bible even describes it. It says that it's a chasm or like a bubble between the people who are lost and the people who made it to the kingdom. And it's like the Most High already got everything waiting. Like he has the lake of fire already created and waiting. And so they can see the light where he is. But like I've heard some of those mediums say, don't go towards the light. And the people that they were talking to were saying, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. So it's all prepared, man. But it wasn't even, this was crazy. It wasn't even for people. It was prepared for the devil and her angels, the ones, the kids basically that follow her. You know how every time a couple has an issue, sometimes the kids pick sides or the kids are manipulated into picking this side and they lack of understanding sometimes. They often go with their mother. Read between the lines. So a lot of kids, they don't be wanting to go against their mother. It's been that way since the beginning of life. Y'all get what I'm telling you. They don't want y'all to learn this stuff. That's one reason why they shadow ban, even though they shadow banned me back in those days, the early YouTube, 2008, I didn't even really know what I was talking about as much. I knew some things, but I didn't know what I know now. They shadow ban me more now because the audience is larger. So sometimes the kids follow the mother. That's just the way it's always been. For everybody, even for the Most High himself. But do your own research. I ain't putting everything on here. So resist and she will flee. See, that's what Adam and Eve was supposed to do in the garden. Resist. We ain't doing that. Don't you got something else to do? Get out of here. Y'all too nice, though. Y'all being made nice. Do y'all not understand? The true God of heaven is the nicest and the most dangerous at the same time. Anybody that's teaching you that God is only nice and merciful and loving, that could be the devil teaching you that, because the Most High is not to be played with. The Most High is full of wrath and jealousy. The Most High will get you. He will. Somebody said on YouTube, if he's so good, then why did he create evil? I just answered your question. Because when the Most High needs something rough done, listen, we ain't even got to get into that. Because you know what? You don't have to believe it. You can believe he's just this little softy in the sky. Watch what happened to you. Watch what happens to you. I don't try to convince people. I just give you what he want me to give you. And I might even say it in my own way. But he'll put, like the Most High will put the what he wants you to talk about within you. And he might stir it up a little bit. And it's for you to bring it forth. And I'm telling you, resist the devil. I'm telling you, it's a lot at stake. Let's go to Revelation 22 and we're going to close this out. Y'all being taught wrong. Don't y'all know some of these preachers don't even believe at all, and some of them are agents? The devil will put people in places to speak and mislead quicker than the Most High will. Because the people that the Most High will want, the devil is going to try to beg against them and block them anyway. It's like when you really are connected with the Most High, sometimes I almost feel like a lot of time you always in some type of need. And it's not that the Most High don't want to provide for you. He just preparing you for this battle that you have. Remember, I told you, and the Bible told you, the devil makes war with the saints. What do soldiers do before a battle comes? They train. Our training is the troubles and the tribulations of life. Oh, well, why are you always giving the evil people that they ain't in training. They civilians. If you a believer, if you connected to God, you gonna be in training. You gotta learn, man. A soldier has to go through boot camp, gotta go through this, gotta learn this, gotta learn how to use the weapons. The weapons of our warfare are mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold, casting down imagination and everything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God. Everything. Your guns, listen, just listen to what I'm telling you. You might can kill the body, but you can't kill the soul. And you ain't gonna get away with nothing. You kill somebody that's connected to God, you gonna stand, the Most High might turn to them and be like, what do you want to happen to this guy? And you gonna have full 100% justice within you. If you kill a person and got 100% justice, you know what they gonna say? Is his name in the book of life? No, it's not in there. Then he need to face the punishment like everybody else. You won't get picked up, like I always say, like Killmonger did Black Panther. Except you ain't coming back. You won't get through into that lake and you ain't coming back. So Revelation 22, before we close. It's 10:20. We go to Revelation 22. NASB, I already know. NASB is for me. That's the one I like reading from. It's more accurate than the King James. So listen. It says this. Verse 3. There will no longer be any curse, and the throne of God and of the Lamb will be in it, and his bondservants will serve him. They will see his face, and his name will be on their foreheads, and there will no longer be any night. They will not have need of the light of a lamp, nor the light of the sun, because the Most High God will illuminate them, and they will reign forever and ever. It says, going down a little bit. Let's go down. Verse 14. Blessed are those who wash their robes, so that they will have a right to the tree of life and may enter the city by the gates. Outside are the dogs, the sorcerer, the sexually immoral persons, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices lying. So listen, if you resisting the devil, you ain't gonna be outside of the gates. You gonna be in the gates. Because what did it say? He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. He who overcomes. Who is the one who overcomes? the one who resists the devil, the one who endures to the end. No matter what your problems are, you got to conquer. You got to resist. I showed you, look up that definition of resist for yourself. Don't get no pity party. Don't get no depression. Resist the devil. The devil wants you to lose out on heaven. The devil wants you to lose out on peace. You ain't no guarantees. I taught that stuff too. It's not truth. Ain't no guarantees. You got to endure to the end. You got to keep going. You got to have those works. He shall reward you according to your works. He says you got to remember your first love, or he'll remove your candlestick from its place. So stop thinking you could be rainbow and make it in. Stop thinking you could do this and do that and start resisting. What are you told to do? What are you told not to do? What actions are criticized in the Bible? If the Bible criticizes any behaviors, then you have to find out what you should be doing. Resist the devil and she will flee from you. Thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. Stop doing that evil stuff, thinking that evil stuff, talking about you under grace. Were you there? No, you wasn't. You better understand one thing. There are things that have been added to this scripture, to this story of the Most High God. So don't forget about his justice and wrath, thinking you got a right to do this because you think somebody died for you. So you think somebody died for you to keep sinning? Keep on playing. This is Prophet Howard talking to you. I'm not a prophet because you gave me permission or because you and your intellectual and your success with your subs and with your life and, oh, he has a lot of money. None of that. You can't appoint me. You can't appoint or unappoint me. And I'm telling you, with the authority invested in me from the God who created you, you better stop playing.